everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. Hope you're doing good, feeling well. I'm still a little bit under the weather, so I'm hanging out in my bathrobe. I'm gonna knock out one more reading before I go to bed. I work third shift, so daytime is my nighttime, but I know everybody else is awake during this time, so I try to film some stuff. But I have the next 3 days off, so it's kind of like a Friday, but my car's going into the shop tomorrow for inspection. Hopefully everything's good. Alright, anyway, let's see what kind of reading. Let's start out with some oracle card from our self-care wisdom cards. Kindness. What if being kind to yourself really could change everything? Been a big bully to yourself, have we? Or just be kinder in general. Maybe you've been a little bit of a grump lately. It happens. At the end of summer, we all get grumpy like, boo, the cold's coming. At least around here. We're not a fan of winters in upstate New York. It's been a really rainy fall. It hasn't been a very good fall. Time. Time spent worrying is time spent. You're spending a lot of time worrying about the things you cannot control, which gives us premature wrinkles and gray hair and possible heart palpitations. Basically, we worry for nothing. We can't control it. We shouldn't worry about it. Easier said than done, I know, but Spirit's like, spend your time on things of quality, like with your family, doing things that make you happy and not make you so stressed out. Focus. If you focus on what you don't want, there's a good chance you might get it. Focus on what you do want instead. Yeah, you're focusing on a lot of negative. You're beating yourself up. You're feeling guilty. You're berating yourself. You're just being a big old brat to yourself. Spirit is saying enough, bully, to your own self. They love you enough to tell your own self to stop it. Be kinder to yourself. Be patient. Focus on the positive that will help see you through whatever adversity you're facing and help get that stick out of our bums that sometimes gets lodged up there by life. Next, we're moving to the Shaman's Dream Oracle. It's going to be a quick reading. A couple oracles, and then we're going to get right into the Light Seers Tarot. Ooh, number 21, First Breath, Beginner's Mind. Start over, starting fresh for some of you, whether that be being single, starting fresh in a career. This is the turning of the page energy. Moon Maiden, yeah, I mean new beginnings for sure. You're starting a new cycle, you're on a new journey. Many masks. Number 38, the authentic self. This is about being your truth, living your truth, speaking your truth. You don't want to play parts anymore. I think you're really focusing a lot about what doesn't make you happy, all the things you've done wrong, but I think you need to look at all the things that you've done right and all the things that do make you happy. It's time to flip the script. Take the mask off and speak your truth. If you're not happy, it's time to voice that. If you want change, it's time to, it's time to work towards that. Just a need to be authentic. No more playing parts. No more trying to be a people pleaser. This is about pleasing yourself. Yeah. Number 14, Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. This is about baby steps. This is about not looking too far ahead, living in the moment. You're getting so caught up on the past and so stressed about the future. How about just living in today? How about just taking a deep breath and just dealing with today? Why don't you try that just for today and tomorrow and see how that goes? Number 51, stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. You need to remember that you are the creator of your own life, that you have the power to turn any situation around, but it really starts with positivity inside, in your mind. What you manifest starts with what you think. So if you're thinking negatively, you're going to be manifesting negative things. Number 50, spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. Move out of your comfort zone. Move into things that test you and challenge you, that make you get to know yourself. Because I feel like maybe you're caught in a little bit of the mundane, or maybe you need to be shook. You need to find yourself again, but I don't feel like you need to be mean about it to yourself. This is about being patient. Like, maybe you need a new hobby, maybe you need to make new friends, maybe you need a new job. It's like, pick one thing and just focus on that and not harp on everything at once, and change will slowly come over time. It's not going to happen overnight no matter what way you go about it. So putting too much pressure on yourself is actually a negative effect. You don't know, you lost yourself a little bit, and this happens to us all. I'm a high priestess. I can't even tell you how many times I've lost myself, including just this past year. I've been on a journey to refine myself. You're always reinventing yourself. You're always finding yourself as you age and as you process and as you deal with things. You're a stranger to yourself. It's time to get to know yourself and spend time with yourself and do what you need to do. Put yourself first. Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. You need to be confident in your gifts, in your craft, in yourself, and own that confidence. There's enough people around here being haters and judging. You don't need to add to it by doing it to yourself. Eye of the needle, intentionality. Number 17, set forward that intention, and it begins with a thought. I can do this. I will do this. I can succeed. I will succeed. That's where it starts. Intention in your mind. Number 47, sky bridge, possibility for union. If you're in a divide, if you're at a stalemate, if you can't see your way through this, it's because you're picturing yourself never seeing your way through it, getting stuck in the fact that you can't see yourself through it, and you're not like calming down and just taking a step back and doing something else and taking your mind off it. And by doing that, by taking your mind off of it, by focusing on other things, it relieves the stress. It takes all the burden off of it, and I think you are able to come up with better reasoning with a less stressed mind than you are with a stressed mind. You need to calm, you need to zen, you need to meditate. Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. So I feel like if you've been putting yourself out there, been trying to meet new people, I feel like you're going to meet new friends, maybe a lover. If you've been networking about work or jobs, I feel like that will come into fruition when you start being authentic and networking to the people and projects and things that are authentic to you, and not what you think is going to be successful, but what actually calls to your heart space. Because that's where your passion is. That's where the magic is. When you're giving all of your heart and soul into something, that's when you really shine. Will of the wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. There's something coming that you don't see, or there's something about a situation or about your own skill or about your own life that you're not seeing because you're so caught up in fears and stress. The farther gate, bold step forward. Number 55, so much change is coming in. It's going to require you to be brave. It's going to require you to leave that comfort zone. It's going to require you to work harder than you've ever worked, and to really be your own cheerleader and to really be your own best friend. This is like a just like growth within yourself too. So like, not only are you going through this metaphorical physical thing, but like you're cocooning, wrapping yourself in, and you're transforming from the inside out. You're having a glow up over time. slowly. And maybe that's what you've been doing. We have sky dancers. You need to surrender to your gifts. You need to surrender and trust that your gifts are enough and stop like trying to maybe make it like other people or do it how other people did it or live up to their rules or expectations. Like you need to, this is again being authentic to you. Lay of the land. Trust your inner knowing. Trust your guides. Trust your intuition, because it really does play an effect when you ignore it, because you're ignoring your own judgment. It's going to lead you in a direction that isn't good for you. We all have warning systems. You don't have to have gifts to like me to like know when something's bad. It's about knowing your own guide, your own compass, and when it's going off. It's like you need to get to know yourself to know that. So if you're like getting yourself into a lot of bad situations, it's because you don't know yourself. And by taking that time to get to know yourself again, which we all do this over and over again, it's only going to protect you further in the end. So let's go into the Light Seers Tarot. Let's talk about recent past, anything that you, lessons that we need to discuss or talk about in the recent past. For the viewers' recent past, we have Temperance and Hierophant. So you could have had a pretty calm, peaceful union or a pretty calm, peaceful family in the past. And then maybe like this would be like newlyweds, or maybe you moved or you started a new career. But I do see this all as good stuff. This all came out positive. 3 major arcanas. So yeah, like you had big stuff in the recent past, but let's break it down a little bit more. Talk to me about this Temperance in the recent past. What's this piece about? Ace of Swords. You had peace about not following your intuition. I think you've recently spiritually awakened and it's bothering you. This could be like ignorance is bliss type of thing. Maybe you knew not what you were getting into, or you knew not what the truth was in the recent past, or you just didn't have clarity. This is about duality. Like you weren't living in stress because you didn't know the truth. You were in peace as far as you were concerned. You were in something that was stable and grounded. Talk to me about this Hierophant. Ooh, hello. You thought it was a wish fulfillment, but it wasn't. Or maybe you expected this. Tell me more. So this could have been something, a commitment out of convenience, or a contract out of convenience, and not about love, or not something that was beneficial to you, because there's a lot of like selfish energy, doing things for options, doing things for reasons. But I don't really like that combination when it comes to the Hierophant. The Hierophant could be a spiritual teacher. This could be something you maybe, although ignorance is bliss, took you off the spiritual path, kind of made you selfish and after things. And if that's not you, that could have been someone towards you. What's this? Ooh, too many. What's this Fool, please? Let me give a shuffle. This is hostile energies. The Fool, please clarify. Thank you. The Chariot. You were going after something full forward. You believed in it. Whether this was your career, whether this was a person, you were going. You really thought this was going to take off. Yeah. King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Cups. A lot of masculine energy, but King could have been 2 masculines about a female here, or it's just somebody had, this could be, if you're a masculine, you were both in love with this person and built something with this person, like love and career type of vibes. You could have started a business. You could have built something together is what I'm getting. With this Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. It's like stable and passionate, like business, like, but I also have King of Cups with love. So maybe you picked career over love. Maybe you picked something that was gonna bring you more of a arm candy or more money or more success. Maybe you picked something out of vanity and not out of your heart space, or that could have just picked what you were trying to follow your parents' lead and not yours. It could have been anything like that. Let's talk about current energy. What's currently going on? What do we need to know about current energies? Current energies, please. Thank you. Ooh, lots of codependencies. Could be addiction, sexual energy, lustful thoughts, fast movement though. Current energy. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, it's getting better. Ooh, 2 of Cups in reverse. And Strength in reverse. Alright. So you're codependent on something that took off fast or is moving quickly in a direction. I don't know. I'm just going to say that some of you are like in a relationship, maybe like a relationship in a public eye or in a public setting. It's really just about money. I don't think there's any love here. You're very codependent. There could even be some I'm going to clarify, but there could even be some blackmail or some reasons why you're staying stuck to something, or you're just because it's a life of comfort, luxury. They could have money, you could have money, but this partnership isn't conducive for you. It isn't a love partnership, and it's weakening you, it's weakening in general. It's not growing stronger. Let's get some clarifiers going. What's this devil energy? For current energy for the viewer, what's this devil energy? You could just be dealing with an evil ass karmic too, I'm not gonna lie. What's this devil energy? Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Somebody who's stopping you from either starting something you want or being yourself. Like, you were in the Fool energy in the recent past. It's like somebody clipped your wings here. They're very bossy. They might control the purse strings or just control you in some way. Control your... Why is this Emperor in reverse? Too many. Why is this Emperor in reverse here? Oh my god, way too many. I thought it was only 2, though. It's like 6. Why is this Emperor in reverse? You want to walk away from something, or this, maybe someone knows that you want to walk away from them, and this could then be literally stopping you from a new start here. What's this Page of Pentacles in reverse? King of Cups in reverse. No longer feeling the love, not wanting to put work into this connection, whether it's a literal love connection or work. This is like, I don't know if you're codependent on them for money. This person could have walked away from you and took your power with them by devastating you. This could be mental, physical abuse. Please get help if that's true. Don't deal with that shit, please. You deserve better. Why is this King of Cups in reverse? 5 of Pentacles. Somebody left you in lack. Someone broke your heart. They could have robbed you, took your love, abused it, took your money, abused it. This person is the literal devil. They're using you. They're using you for your money. They're using you for your status. What's this 10 of Pentacles about? Let me give this a shuffle because it's got some bad, yucky, hosties. I was going to say hostile energies coming in here. Could have been attached to that. Yucky energy. Alright, so we have the Empress and the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles. So, again, some of you are married to someone, and it could be a fake marriage. You could have children with this person, and some of you definitely are just trying to take what you can and you want to move away from this person, or you see that with someone else and you're leaving a karmic, even if you're married to them, for someone who you see is very abundant, that you want to be married to, that you see a happy family life, and this could be you moving away from this devil energy for love. Because this is warm, vibrant, loving energy, and this is cold, frosty, evil. What is this Eight of Wands? What's moving fast here? This, you're seeing the truth fast. I feel like this devil energy or whatever, I think it turned rather quickly from the recent past when everything was good and happy. I think it quickly turned the wrong way, but I think it also this is you wanting to end it, wanting to get out of that stagnant energy rather quickly, but I think this is you wanting to do it in a mature way. Why is this Two of Cups in reverse for current energy? You don't, like, whatever you've been giving into hasn't been fruitful. You want to plant new seeds elsewhere, whether that be with a person or just on your own. You no longer want to plant with that devil energy. What's the Strength in reverse? Okay. You don't see it, like, you want, the Ten of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is what you want. You're just not strong enough to go towards your own wish fulfillment and, like, leave this devil energy at this time, but you want it. I think either you see that Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups in someone else, or you just see that away from the devil energy, like being on your own. But, like, you're definitely done with this person. I just don't feel like you've, or whatever this devil energy, it could be your own addiction, could be your own fears putting you in the lack. It doesn't have to be a physical person, but I am getting a frosty person that just wants to hold you down. The best thing you could do in that situation, just a little advice, is to work on yourself and raise your own vibrations, because nobody can fuck with a high priest, high priestess, that high vibes. You see the truth for exactly what it is. No one can lie to you. No one can pull the wool over your eyes, and you're strong enough to speak because you know your worth. So to get yourself out of any situation, it starts in here. Believing that you don't deserve that shit, and you don't. It's true. All right, let's talk about near future to close this out. Near future. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Okay. So I feel like to me, this is like getting the help you need to get out of, whether it's receiving money, whether it's receiving support or court going your way, or whatever it is, to get out of that devil energy, get away from it. That's happening in the near future. But you have a lot of anxiety about starting, as much as you want to break free of this devil energy, you are still scared to be free of it. But you do have a new start coming. Either this is you coming in to offer someone else love, and that's nerve-wracking for you because of what you've been through, or someone's going to come in and offer you a love situation, and it's going to make you nervous. But let's get some clarifiers. What's the Six of Cups about in the near future? Ooh, spiritual. Like, this is like an equal give and take relationship. It's like finally, if you were with this toxic person and you're just choosing yourself, this is you giving that love to yourself and spirit and working on yourself and nurturing yourself by your own, living by yourself. Kind of like me. I've done this past year of like healing on my own. I haven't dated anyone, everybody needs that. It could be that for you, just giving that time to yourself, or this is you really meeting someone who feels like home to you and equal give and exchange. What's this Eight of Swords about? Okay, so we have Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, and Three of Pentacles. For the ones that for the ones that are going to make the offer, who have someone in mind, I feel like this is a little bit of that devil interference. It could be going on now and it could leak into the past, but I do see you fighting through it. There is still a lack. Like, this has the potential, like, this is your anxiety and your fears and, like, PTSD vibes to me because of this devil energy. That fear and everything they've done, this is you fighting yourself about getting out of that toxic third-party situation and coming in to give that offer. So for the ones that are wanting to give an offer, you could actually stop yourself in the near future. This could be you still in your mind, just sitting there in your own anxieties. This is a warning. Don't go backwards. Go forward and make that offer. And for some of you out there that the offer is coming towards you, it might be from someone at work, or it might come from someone you have a work collaboration with, which is going to kick you into a lot of anxiety. This could be inner turmoil of like, oh my God, like, is this right? Is this wrong? Am I doing the right thing? Am I ready? This is you fighting yourself. And don't cut yourself short. This could be something. It doesn't have to be love. It could be a collaboration of a project that really takes your career off. Like, don't let fear stop you if it feels good, if it's that equal given. Because remember, this is how it starts off, a good feeling. So either you're self-sabotaging love or you're self-sabotaging business in the near future. That's a warning. They're saying, don't do that. Remember when sorry, my leg's asleep. Remember in those moments, remember this reading. Don't self-sabotage. Don't cut love out of your life or possibilities out of your life because of fear or because of past people. You can't lump everybody. Yeah, exactly. You are going to be standing in your power. You're going to take your power back in the near future. You're going to be making decisions from a strong place. Anything else about the near future that we need to know? Yeah, you are going to be protective of yourself and your heart because of all you've gone through. You are going to have relationship traumas and you're going to have to face that. Don't come into the ego side of the Emperor where I don't need anyone. I'm not going to give my love. Fuck love. Don't become that part of the Emperor, because the Emperor has the potential to be very loving and sweet or very frosty and cold. And these two paired together, this is you very frosty and cold, so you might actually miss out on love. Let's see, what's this about? Devil energy. Yeah. This is Spirit warning you, like, after everything you've gone from and you're going to break away from the devil, don't become the devil yourself. Don't allow everything that they've done to you because these two become this over time. This is another warning for you. Alright, let's get something good for the near future to close us out. Yeah. Manifestations, magician. If you want love, it's in the near future. You can overcome your traumas. You can find love again. You can have wish fulfillment. Or you can, if it's not about love, that's your career. You can have it all. You can have it all. Embrace the Queen of Wands or King of Wands energy. Follow your passion. Listen to your heart. Do things from a place of balance, centered, because you love it and not because you're expecting things. Again, I just shuffled. The Queen of Wands is on the bottom of. You got to find your spark. When you come from your happiest point, I think that's where you're going to find the most clarity for whatever answers you're speaking as far as work. I don't know why I keep getting pulled to pull another card, so I will. Walk away from what doesn't serve you. Don't be codependent and be scared that everyone's going to walk away from you. Because everybody who's meant for you and meant to stay in your life will. And they're not going to walk away from you. They're going to be that stable, happy, perfect family. And not that any family is completely perfect, but you do have that stable home life in the future. But it's going to require you walking away from things that no longer serve you and leaving that comfort zone. And until you do, you're never going to have that stability, that what is true potential for you, what is true happiness for you, what is intended for you, can still miss you because you stay with karmics or you stay with things because of fear. We all get stuck in fear. I stayed 15 years too long in my last relationship, so don't think I'm making fun of you at all. I hope this was helpful. I hope I gave you some advice that you needed today. I'm going to go take a nap now. I have to run some errands and get ready and clean my car out because it's going in the shop. So I will be back with more readings at some point, but right now I need a break. See you all soon. Love and light, boy.